it shine through. Just let yourself, baby, feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let yourself glow. So glow. I believe. I believe. I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
Welcome to the Mafia Sports Report post-game show. I'm your host, Tommy. I'm waiting on Mikey. No idea where he is, but I'm hyped. I could not wait for Mikey. I'm sure he'll be on. What up, Bills Mafia? What the fuck did I tell you guys? Don't stress this game. Do not think that the Jacksonville Jaguars or any of these teams in the playoffs are going to whoop up on the Buffalo Bills. I told you guys these games will be close. But I also told you guys, stop acting like the Buffalo Bills are hot trash. We are a good team. Are you guys now starting to jump back on board with this team? Look, it's not the greatest team that we've had, right, since in the Allen era. But this team fights, man. And for the fact that people thought we were going to get blown out by the Jaguars was mind-boggling. And by the way, where's the Jags fans that were talking mad trash to me in my comments? I told you guys, I don't talk trash. But I'll be here, win or lose. Where you at? Come on. Come on. I told you it was going to be a close game. I told you guys, don't underestimate the Buffalo Bills. Don't act like you're going to tear up the Buffalo Bills. Ain't happening. And Allen, total fucking dog, man. Huh? How about Josh fucking Allen? All right, Mikey says he's on his way. I don't know what the hell Mikey's doing. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, Mikey's out there pots and pans or something. Beating pots and pans. I don't know. Here he is.
I'm here.
He is.
I'm here.
Ah, man,
took me a minute to get.
Took you a minute to relax? Okay,
No.
okay.
Took me a minute to get my blood pressure to come down so we can have
I got you.
Conversation.
Fuck, I tell people. What'd I tell people? What'd you tell people, Mikey? We ain't going to get blown out by anybody in the playoffs. Nope. This is going to be tight games, but don't underestimate the Buffalo Bills. And, bro, what did we hear from all week? From some of Bills Mafia, a lot of outside national media, that the Jags are just going to destroy the Bills. TJ Houshmandzadeh said that the Jags were going to run all over us. This game wouldn't be close. Stop with the nonsense. Look, I get it. We have underperformed our expectations this season so far, but we're still a very good team. We're still a team that can compete with anyone. I hope this is a lesson learned for everybody. I didn't say this was a guarantee win, but I said, I promise you, we will give them a dogfight. And we absolutely did. They gave us a dogfight, as expected, Mikey. But Josh motherfucking Allen, what did we say the X factor was? The main X factor. What it always is.
Josh. It's always Josh.
It's always Josh, right? And who are you going to take? Lawrence or Allen? When it all said and done, Josh Allen. I'll take him all day, every day. There's only one other quarterback that we could debate on that, and really not right now. It's Mahomes over Allen because of, obviously
Hardware.
Previous stuff. Hardware, correct. Outside of that, guys, Lawrence had an opportunity at the end of the game and failed. By the way, shout out to Trey White, right? Shout out to Cole Bishop. Dude, Trey, bro, I was wrong. And me and Mikey was wrong actually somewhere midway through the seasons too when you started playing not so great. We're like, get him off the field. Bro, we were wrong. I'm glad whatever you did to turn shit around.
Tip the cap to Trey. At the end of the day, I'm happy to eat crow on that one.
Absolutely.
I was excited for depth. I didn't know Trey was going to turn back into the old, the old version. That was tight man coverage against their best receiver.
Dude, he was all over the field today. I thought Trey did an excellent job for the most part today. I thought really our defense in the second half not so hot, but when it came down to it, but I'll say this though, when it came down to it, the final when we were not so, the defense usually lets us down in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
They stepped up and got a turnover. I mean, that was it. They sealed the deal. And I loved it, man. But Allen, I got to say, too, the offensive line wasn't the greatest today, but they also stepped up huge on that final drive. And Osiris Torrance was like, nah, motherfucker, you're going to go an extra 5-7 yards.
It was because they showed a picture. Osiris had Josh, but then Brown and Kincaid had the other guys. And
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, dude, it was nice. I thought the Jags defensive line did a great job today, obviously containing James Cook. If there's one, there's a couple things I didn't like, but we got to stop doing that run on first down up the middle when we're facing teams like that have a good defensive line that can stop. When it's predictable, yeah. And when it's not working. Go ahead.
Bob's comment here says, how about that defense? Still want McDermott fired. We'll get to McDermott. We're celebrating today. We do have 2 shows this week. We'll talk about him. At the end of the day, his defense.
Yeah, let's celebrate today.
Let's celebrate today. We'll get down to the good, bad, and ugly and all that stuff. We'll
get down to the nitty-gritty. Yeah. Monday, we'll get down to that.
Yeah, it's all positive.
Yeah, right now, look, this is playoff football, man. We got the win. We got the L, we'd be talking about it. You know what I mean? And that. But to quick give you a highlight of Monday, I'll say this: the defense wasn't perfect in this game.
The offense wasn't perfect.
The offense wasn't perfect. Second half defense kind of let us down for a little bit. But once again, we just talked about it. When plays needed to be made, both offense and defense did their job, and that's the most important thing. It's the most important thing. We needed a play by the defense, they made it. We needed a play by the offense, they did it. Right on both drives. Think about it. Offensively, right? We needed that, bro. That was 4-down territory. We had to have a touchdown. Field goal was not going to help us there. We made it happen. Then on defense, made it happen. Great, awesome. That's what you want to see. That's what good teams do.
Yeah. And how about Prater? Didn't practice much this week. Dude. It was money all day.
And almost missed the extra point. Got me worried though at the end there. I was like, oh no, I wasn't going to.
It don't matter. He came up clutch.
Well, he got it. He did. Yeah. Long field goals too, right? A couple of them.
Outside of the one shank by Winowski.
The punter.
Our punter. Yeah. And he did great on kickoffs all day.
Kickoffs were perfect. Yeah, thank God. Yeah, because we weren't having Prater do those.
Yeah.
But dude, Prater made a 50
did you
today.
See him? He dropped one where it hit at like the 17 and the guy had a hard time picking it up.
Yes, that was right there. That was the end of the last drive. That was the last drive.
Well, he did it one other time earlier in the game too. Like his kick, he worked on his kickoffs this week. I'll tell you that much.
He did. I look. He didn't do the greatest job punting, and he doesn't have a strong leg, but he came up when we needed to. Once again, another player that handled their business when they needed to. Right? He could have shanked it out of bounds on the kickoff, gotten the ball to the 40. Their kicker. It's funny. Did you see the field goal line at the 50? I'm like, when do you ever see that? Right, field goal range.
I don't think, that's one of the balls doesn't lie because I don't think they got the snap off.
Oh, you're talking about before the first half? No, they did not. They did not. That was bullshit. I'm talking about, though, at the end where they always put that, field goal, like where you need to get it for that kicker. That they had it at the 50. I'm like, that dude has a big leg when they're putting – that's rare, bro. They're not bums. They're not bums. That's a good team. But, Mikey, I don't know if I told you, but Jags fans the next Saturday were commenting on our Friday Night Lights show.
Oh, were they?
Oh, dude, hella trash.
So make sure you go back to those comments.
I got it.
And add in a good game.
A good game. I told them, though, be here post-game.
Just add in a good game.
I had a comment, you're going to love this, by a Jags fan, said they are the new Chiefs of the AFC.
Oh, my God.
Are you serious? They did nothing. Because I said
they won a division?
I guess.
They're the new Chiefs?
Yeah. I wonder how that person's thinking right now. And look, once again, we don't talk trash. This is us celebrating the win. I'll give them all the dues. They are a good team. That was a close game as expected. But at the end of the day, there's only one team that came out with the dub. And that was the Buffalo Bills.
We had the best quarterback.
We had the best quarterback, plain and simple. Hurt, by the way. Injured all game, getting banged up.
Ryan Clark can shut the fuck up.
Ryan Clark shut the fuck up. He won't, but he's because he's an idiot. But dude, Allen took
shoulder out celebrating.
Oh my God!
Shout out to our boy Dan Mitchell.
There you go, Dan. Dan, you're gonna be all right. I'll see you tomorrow. But dude, Allen was getting hit all. He was taking some shots all game long, man. And that dude's a warrior, man. That dude, that leg didn't look good either. One thing I do want to say.
Hand off the helmet in the first.
Yeah, dude, that hurt. That hurt. I do want to say, we did have one bad thing. Gabe, man, I feel bad for you, brother. Same leg. It did not look good.
No,
that could be
they had him in a
career
cast.
ending. That's what I mean. It's same leg that it could be career ending. I've got to be honest with you. I feel for the dude. So pray for Gabe, man, because that's upsetting for him. You know what I mean? Like you work your ass off to get to this point and rehab and get back on the field, and you have the same thing. So shout out to Gabe, man. He gave us everything he had. He should have made the catch, by the way, though. Should have had the catch, but
that's how you know how bad that hurt.
Oh my God, dude! Right?
Like whatever happened.
Yeah, yeah. I saw it. It was bad. The leg got hyperextended.
I didn't rewatch it, but
you didn't? I saw it live.
I'm also going to shout out, Shavers for leaving and coming back.
Dude, I thought he was done. Yes, he did. He battled through whatever happened. I didn't see the injury, but we're going to need him
with a big catch.
Keon did come up slow as hell.
Just one.
He
only had one target.
Just one. Yeah,
it was a big catch.
It was, and Brandon Cooks today too. If he catches the other ball that he fucking dropped, he would have had a decent game. He would have had like 80 yards. I think he finished with 57.
How about our boy Shakir? 12 catches, 82 yards.
Yards after catch, though. A lot of that was yak. He is our new screen machine.
Long was 18.
Yeah, he had the one, but I mean, he's a screen machine. That's what I'm going to call him, the screen machine. That's primarily what he's used for. But if it works, it works, man. But Monday we're going to get into, obviously, like Mike said, the good, bad, and ugly, because there is some stuff there in this game that I just did not like. But once again, this is the playoff edition. This is post game. We got the dub, most important thing, and man, I am hyped, dude. I'm just hyped, honestly, even more hyped. One, because the Bills won, Mikey, and two, because it shut up a lot of doubters. It shut up a lot of people that were saying the Bills are hot garbage. We're going to get blown out, one and done. Like, I hope that kind of silenced some of the critics.
Like Vegas will have us favored, but everyone else is going to say we're going to get washed out by either Denver or whoever wins the Steelers Houston game.
Right. More than likely we play Denver. We'll see. It's been, I'll tell you what, yesterday's games, I got to say all three games so far in the playoffs have been really outstanding. Outstanding. Really I mean, I thought the Panthers were going to get smoked, and they were, in it to the end. The Bears-Packers game was to the end as well. Like that, bro. These games have been great. This game, I mean, you can't ask for better playoff football. I got to be honest. If you're a football fan, this has been the real deal. Like, if your team's out of it, you're just watching as a fan, dude, so far playoffs are lit, man.
Yeah, Spin's not wrong here. I thought, and I don't want to go down too far because it was talking about McDermott. I'm talking about positives, not negatives. I thought McDermott should have knelt the ball on the first one because we had 3 timeouts.
You're talking about, and they were giving it to us too, by the way. They did give us that touchdown. You're talking about the end with Josh Allen? Or no? Uh-oh, he froze. Uh-oh, I don't know what happened, Mikey. Oh, there you are. You froze for a second.
Yeah, I'm having issues here because of this. Yeah.
Oh, you have a storm?
No. No. I don't know what's going on. Well,
uh-oh. All right, I'll get to some super chats while Mikey's gone. Real quick, every super chat gets that Bills train horn. Let's get that Bills train horn going for this win, man. Let's get it real quick. Yeah! Hey, thank you so much, Jack. Who is even left on the roster? I get it. We'll find out what they do at receiver. Curtis Samuels, he's still... Safety.
Because Poyer went down with
Hancock. He did go, but Hancock stepped up. You got to give credit to that.
You're going to see. I thought
you're going to see DeMar
was a liability. You're going to see
today.
DeMar.
He played bad. You're going to see them. You're right. You might see DeMar. Let's hit one more, and then we'll get to the rest of the chat because I know there is a lot more to go. Says, congratulations to you, Bills fan. What a finish from Neil and KC. Hey, thank you so much for that super chat, Neil. Man. I appreciate you. All right, we can get back to the rest of the chat there.
Yeah. Who do we have on the practice squad for wide receivers? You're going to see Hardman come up.
I was thinking that too, McCole Hardman, because Curtis Samuel's done, right? He's done for the season. Okay.
We could bring Samuel off IR.
Okay, so that is a possibility, right? But I think
we can bring up Hardman and then let him be the punt returner and wide receiver 5.
Honestly, I think Hardman is your best bet at this point. I wouldn't trust Curtis Samuel at this point. Not that Hardman's been great,
Samuel
but
off IR and put Gabe on IR and then call up Hardman.
True. You could. And you're right about the safety position, by the way. More than likely it would be tomorrow. I know they opened the window. So, and Hancock, man, yeah, he got a little bit abused. They were attacking him today.
They didn't pivot to Lewis. I'm really
Cam,
surprised they didn't pivot to Cam. I'm really surprised they didn't.
Good call. Right. Yeah. Well, we got away with it. How about that? We got away with it.
3 more W's. That's right. You just need 3 more.
That's it.
Who cares?
Who cares? Exactly.
That's all.
Yeah,
win by 1 or win by 100. In the playoffs, you just have to win. The pass play to Cooks. And honestly, if Josh could have stepped into that, that's a touchdown.
Yeah. You know what I thought the play or a pass?
Himself.
He was, but you know what? Was that the one he was backpedaling, though? He threw off his back foot 40 yards.
He's getting hit.
Yeah, that's tough. Right. I would say the best play or play call was the one to Kincaid, which was the pump fake screen, which, dude, we need to do that more. Teams are biting on, the teams are playing that, right? And, bro, Kincaid wide. It was a beautiful execution was perfect, right? Kincaid didn't fumble around the ball. Perfect throw, perfect catch. Everything was well executed, touchdown. I want to see more. See, that's where Brady can win me over as far as like me trusting him a little bit more as the playoffs go. Plays like that, dude, get a little bit creative with your play calling. Everything doesn't have to be the same old. So that was beautiful. I like to see that. And yeah, like getting Cooks, by the way, downfield. We threw to him today downfield quite a few times. Yeah. So that's good to see.
Second half, they finally opened it up and started going there.
They did.
I hear noise. Is that your TV or something?
Yeah, it's the TV in the background.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it loud enough where I need to turn it down a little bit, you think?
I'm just hearing mumbling.
Okay. It's the bass from my subs. I could turn it down some. Go ahead, talk. Get rid of the chat. I'll turn it.
Yeah, it says kindergarten kicker had a day. Yeah, at the end of the day, Benjamin Button did his job. The guy looks old as hell, but I mean, he nailed a 50. He hit all his extra points. At the end of the day, he did what we needed him to do. And Little did not have a good day. Little missed that big one that would have, really put him down by 1 at the end. No, it tied it at the end because they lost by 3. So, it's the difference. It's the playoffs. It's that veteran, piece that you're hoping for. Right, Tommy?
Yeah.
So when you're looking at it, Prater hit his and Little missed one.
He did. He missed one that was makeable. Like yeah, it was a 53 or 54, but it was definitely makeable, especially for him. And that would have, changed the kind of maybe the course of the game, but and maybe momentum too. They would have momentum going in the second half if he makes that kick. But you're right. I mean, it comes down to silly stuff like that. Missed field goal here, extra point here. The referees, real quick. I thought, for the most part, they did a good job, but there was some fucked up calls. I didn't like the end of the first half. The play clock was definitely at 0. We got hosed there. I thought Jacksonville got hosed on the James Cook first down. I didn't see the first down. I thought he was short. They gave it to us. They did the right call on Josh Allen for the first down.
Yep, I think they missed a tripping call on Jacksonville.
Yes, they did.
Pass play.
They did. They absolutely did. So there were some they missed, but it wasn't outrageous. I thought both kind of got some bad calls their way, but overall they weren't a big factor in the game. You know what I mean? Like they didn't play a major role in the game. So shout out to the refs.
Yeah, no fan base is like, oh, we got hosed. They stole the game. There was
exactly
no big pass interference that led to points that won or lost the games.
Correct. So I'm cool with that. I'm definitely cool with the officiating.
Nomad Chad says, Tommy, give us the TOP to the
I should. Yeah. To the highest degree, to the TOP from the 313. And by my side, this is my main man, my toucan Sam, the one they call the Apex Man, Mr. Mikey. And this is the live post-game show on the Mafia Sports Report. There you go.
I watched the game. Great win. It gets more challenging for you guys if the Texans and Patriots win because you'll meet them wrong. Like I'm not overly scared of anybody on the AFC side. Now, can we lose against any of those three teams? Yes, but I'm not overly scared of any of them. You know what I mean?
No,
like
no.
Patriots. Going to Houston would be the toughest. I think of all the opportunities for us.
But I feel like we'll be in every single one of those games, guys.
Yeah.
So I'm not, one thing, I said that going into the playoffs, none of these teams strike such a fear where I'm like, oh man, like that game there would probably be an L. You know what I mean? Like all these games were winnable games. They're also losable. We weren't sitting here saying we can run through the whole playoffs, but we'll be in every single game. I really truly believe that. And look, man, Denver, once again, it's they have their flaws too. Houston, they have their flaws offensively, right? New England, right? They have some flaws as well.
Yep.
So every team in the playoffs, guys, have certain flaws. So yeah, man, I think we'll be all right, man.
Yeah, I'm with you, Woo Woo. At the end of the day, the Jags played their game. It was a good game. They played hard.
It was a great game. They did. They did.
They
I wonder what Jags fans are saying though. Like
they're probably
about Lawrence. Like who are they blaming?
Lawrence for the two.
Lawrence. Okay.
Or they're gonna say Trey White pass interfered on that, and they're gonna.
No, stop. Yeah, they'll find a little bit of an excuse for a non-PI, and then they'll have some fans going Trevor Lawrence, typical Trevor Lawrence, in a big moment, maybe turning the ball over, right? Crumbles in the big game, big moment, under pressure. But I did say pregame he's going to have over 200 yards and he'll have an interception. I knew there was going to be some type of interception in that game because he tends to. Under pressure, or when he's starting to feel the heat, he makes some poor decisions. And it is what it is. But shout out to the defense, too. You got to give the defense credit, too. I thought Trey was in the right place, right time, and Cole Bishop. Actually, Cole Bishop had almost interception earlier in the game. So Cole Bishop's just kind of turning into a little bit of a ball hawk. He's around the ball constantly.
I'm going to tip my cap. I was wrong on that one, too. Remember, I wanted Troy Franklin, and I did not want Cole Bishop at all.
Right. Yeah.
I wanted other safeties. Cole Bishop was not on my list, but you know what? I root for the guys on my team, whether I wanted them or not. And I tip my cap to the kid because he's playing his ass off.
He's turned it around big time. Like I wasn't hating the pick initially, but once he started not getting on the field, and when he got on the field, he's a little bit up and down. I was like, and then he got hurt again this offseason. I'm like, this guy's probably not the real deal, or he's just never going to see the field because he can't stay healthy. But, dude, knock on wood, the guy has, stayed in pretty much this whole season healthy, making plays, making hits, really been our most consistent defender, I would say, during probably the whole second half of the season, as far as consistency goes. Like, you can count on Cole Bishop making plays in these games, and he does. Being where he's supposed to be. Yeah, absolutely.
Lynn asked how many yards did Cook end up with. He ended up with
not a bunch.
3 catches, 58 yards on 5 targets.
46 rushing. It wasn't his best performance. I thought our offensive line kind of got dominated as far as run blocking goes in the trenches. They just listen, that defensive line, they are pretty solid there in Jacksonville, and they give us fits every time we play them. Joshua Hines Allen has always been a dog against us. Always. He always makes trouble for us.
Pick for
Walker.
Reason.
Right.
On the other side of him.
And bro, they were hitting. Like they were not fucking around. Like Jacksonville was not playing around today.
They weren't. They came in ready to go, and at the end of the day, we had Josh Allen. He was the difference maker.
Yep. I got a super chat real quick. Let's get to that real quick. Yeah. I love the comments coming in. Hey, thank you so much for the super chat, James. Woo, boys, we didn't get McDummy today. No, we did not. And I thought for the most part, McDermott coached a pretty good game. I didn't see. I don't have too much to complain about. Of course, I'm in the moment right now, so maybe I'm missing something. Mikey, am I missing anything about McDermott's coaching today? Felt like he did pretty good. Challenge flag. You threw the correct challenge on that one play.
Didn't have any boneheaded timeouts. My only criticism really may have been there's two. One, they didn't make the switch from Hancock to Lewis after Hancock was getting picked on. But that's fine. Whatever. It is what it is. Relying on a young kid, I'm never gonna in a hard hitting young kid. The only way you learn is by doing it. So okay. And then I thought he kind of misplayed the very end. Like I felt like with 3 timeouts, we could have taken a knee to kill some of the clock because they
right.
And
I'm with you there. I'm with you
there.
But
other than that, I thought McDermott coached well today.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just remembering now too because when we do these instant reactions, sometimes we miss stuff and things just jump in my head, and that's why I want to say it now. But you know what was kind of a turning point a little bit, Mikey? Early in the game, Ray Davis fumbles. Jacksonville has the ball. They're driving, right? 4th down, huge 4th down play, and they don't get it. I mean, like. That could have been, bro. They scored a touchdown there. Who knows how the momentum start? Anything, points on the board. Like it's not good, right? Like things are already off to a bad start.
And then we turn around and take that and go 10 plays, 90 yards and score a touchdown. Like it was a momentum switch. Right after they got it because of the fumble, we got it right back.
Yeah, dude, it was.
And shout out Shaq Thompson for being in the right place. At the right time.
Shaq's been honestly, really Shaq's been great this year, bro. I mean, I'm not even worried about Terrell Bernard coming back. I'll be honest with you. I know it sucks to say, and he's a captain, and when healthy, he's really good. But right now, Shaq Thompson is just playing really good football. So I'm cool with it. If Bernard comes back, but I think we're fine with Shaq in there right now, man. Yeah, Poyer getting hurt too.
Couple big injuries today, obviously with Gabe and Poyer. Those hurt so bad.
They really do.
Jags had a couple big ones. They lost their left tackle before the game, so they had to go with Walker Little. And then they also lost another one in the fourth quarter. I think it was someone on the right side. They lost somebody.
They almost lost the receiver where they did early on. He came back.
Yeah, Washington. Man, that kid is good, isn't he?
He's solid. He's a solid receiver, bro.
Playmaker.
I wish we had a solid receiver.
We do. We have Shakir.
I mean,
outside of the one drop that Cooks made, and I'm not overly. I don't know how they overturned that because they slowed it down and I couldn't tell if it hit the ground or not, and they called it a catch.
To me, it seemed like his hand was still under the ball when it hit. So normally that still should be a catch if your hand is underneath it. But I think because it was so close, maybe they leaned more towards no catch, home field call. I get it.
That,
I mean,
they're supposed to have the irrefutable evidence to overturn it, and they called it
true.
a catch.
And it was called a catch. So normally if it's that close, they go with the call on the field. But yeah, I don't know. That was close. I get it. But you still need to come down. It shouldn't even come down to that. You need to catch it. No, because
it went right through your arms. You need to catch it.
Correct.
Correct. Hancock did take his rookie lumps today. He's only going to be better for it. He got thrown in the after Poyer got hurt. If you notice, they also swapped. Bishop slid over into Poyer's spot, and then Hancock dropped back there. At the end of the day, we got the W. That's all that matters. And he got some valuable reps. The only way you learn is by doing it. I don't know if you heard Dion talking with the Kelsey brothers, but Dion said, "I've never learned anything sitting on the bench."
Yeah. Oh, I hear you. Real quick in the chat, is this game, this win, for those that were maybe just not really, feeling good about the playoffs? Are you feeling a little bit better? Does this win get you kind of back on board where you're kind of believing again. Because there are still some Bills fans out there, and I'm sure still some of you guys are in the chat. I just want your opinion now. Does this win change your mind about this team moving forward in the playoffs? Or are you still, thinking the Bills will be done next round? You know what I mean? Division round. So I'm just curious. Put it in the chat. Are you believer or non-believer? You go. That's all I need you to put. Believer or non-believer. That's all you need to put. Go ahead, Mikey.
Yeah, I also forgot about that. We also have Savage, who is inactive.
We do.
So it may not be Hamlin. It may be right. Savage.
Great point. And he can go anywhere on the field. Yeah, that's a great point.
I forgot about that. So we also have Savage. So if Hamlin's not ready, who hasn't played in months, maybe it's Cam starting to safety and Savage filling in that dime role.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I totally forgot about that. That's a good one. Shout out Cato for that one. Cato's like, don't forget there's Savage there.
Yeah. I thought Kincaid today, honestly, they didn't go to him a lot. They went to him there at the end, 3 for 28 touchdown. Obviously the one was beautiful on that fake screen to him, but they do need to get him more involved. I really do. I think they didn't go to him early on. I felt like he's still your best threat, your offensive weapon as far as in the passing game. And 3 to me, what do you have targets wise? He had
5 targets.
Yeah, that's
28 and a touchdown.
It's just not enough. It's not enough, right? Not for your guy, your main guy on offense as far as passing game. You need to go to him a little bit more. You need to get a little bit more creative with your tight ends in general. That's what we do, right? And I didn't see any Jackson Halls today. I would like for him to have an opportunity here and there for a play call sent his way. Teams sleep on him a lot because he just mainly blocks. Dawson Knox, man, I want to also see him getting a little bit more involved.
Yeah,
so
he's 3 for
if you
3,
can't get
3 for 30.
Yeah, just get a couple more targets. That's all.
I also want to shout out Frank Gore Jr.
Dude, right?
He did have a catch. Didn't get a ton of play, but when he was put out there, he did his job.
He blocked well though too. I noticed when he was out there, he was chippy boy.
Yep.
Like dude was playing physical, and that's how his father played. Like Frank Gore Sr., Frank Gore, very physical. Did not give a fuck who was coming after the quarterback. He would block. He got dirty. He played dirty, right? Just like the rest of them. So shout out, yeah, definitely, especially for a guy that hasn't played all year. He's been on the practice squad. Just a big moment. He didn't fuck up, right? So good job, man. Good job.
Okay. Cato doesn't believe that Cam Lewis would have been better than Hancock. Okay. The difference is I think Cam Lewis is a better cover guy. Hancock's a better hitter.
Yeah,
so
and maybe it was just a moment. Maybe the moment too. You know what I mean? Hancock thrown in there, and playoffs, and yeah, they were picking on him a little bit, but I still believe he could be a good safety. But they probably will look at the film, guys, and more than likely, you probably see Cam next weekend. Savage is going to be in there as well, or Hamlin. That is, I'm sorry, Hamlin,
or
Savage, or Savage. Yeah, or maybe a combination.
One of them.
Yeah. So I just don't know but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe maybe Hancock gets another shot. Maybe McDermott trusts in him still to give him that opportunity. We'll see. Also styles, every team's different how they play. So it depends who we're playing as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shout out to Josh for getting his first road playoff win and breaking the 30-year drought that we had of road playoff.
Dude,
games.
Been a while since 1994, something like that.
Chewy wants to know what was your Corona count today, Tommy?
3. I was so focused on the game, I just was not going to my mini fridge here often. So 3. But honestly though, I'll probably wind up getting 4 or 5. I'll watch a few more. I'll watch the games tonight. Get a couple more down on me.
I'm not sure how Shaver didn't block that one to open the game.
Dude, very so close. Very close.
Allen's first fourth quarter playoff comeback. Yeah. Well, now you can add the Trevor Lawrence to that list to the left of quarterbacks that Josh Allen's beaten, because they always say he doesn't beat anybody.
Mm-hmm. Inactive player penalty. What was that? What go back to that? What?
Oh yeah, they called it on Ty Johnson. They called it on 26. And it was supposed to be on 86.
Oh yeah. And the guy's like, Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson's hurt, isn't he? He's not even playing.
He's inactive today.
You're right. What?
Yeah. Equally bad calls. There were equally bad calls across the board.
Yeah, it was.
I was screaming at my TV for McDermott to throw a red flag.
Dude, me too. I'm like, why are you taking so long here? Like, throw it already.
May I have to open Rap and Samuel's IR window? Yeah, I mean, don't forget, we can always bring Rap back too.
Why did I forget about Rap? Wow, you're right.
I don't know what happened to Rap or how long he was going to be out. If it was like a major surgery, that's going to put him out like a year or whatever the case. But, yeah. Although Rap wasn't playing well, I'd rather have Hancock back there than
I get
version
it. Yeah.
of Rap.
He wasn't. Yeah, that version, no. Yeah. Last year's version, I'll take.
They were chippy today.
They were.
Jags defense, but that's how Jags defense has always played.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish the Bills defense would do that. Tommy, show us the happy dance.
No happy dance.
Oh yeah, it's hard to listen to Tony play.
Should I do the Trump dance?
No.
Mikey says
no. Not even a little bit. This game injury is bad. Can Samuel come back?
Oh my god!
No, Samuel can't come back. You know what I mean? Or do we get a wide receiver on the street? I don't know who's even on the street.
I don't either.
I think Hardman's coming up. I really do. I think McCole Hardman's coming up.
McCole Hardman. We got a big old super chat here. Cali Bills, baby. Hey, thank you so much, and I appreciate that, and I definitely will get some beers with that. Thank you so much, Callie. You know what's funny, Mikey? I talked to somebody else, and like, I thought it was Cali Blitz too. I'm like, they're like, I must have bad eyes as well. I'm like, dude, I don't know.
Cali Blitz for years.
Callie. But dude, I won't get that wrong, gang. Cali Bills. But dude, you've been. You know what though? You're still gonna kind of be Cali Blitz to me in my heart. Oh man.
Trey White deserves credit.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my God, yes. That's the perfect tip drill. That's what you practice.
Absolutely.
We came so close to having so many of those today. Hello,
we
princess.
did. We absolutely. How you doing, honey? I know what she wants. She'll have to wait for a little bit. All right, we're almost done.
What does she want?
OUT.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, hey, take me out.
Yeah.
Take me out.
Give me a few.
Weird refs game. Benford's holding call was weak sauce. It was. But
I didn't like that call either. Yeah, that was
get one of those. You're always going to get one of those.
Yeah. I thought if you're going to call that, you should have called it on Matt Milano. I thought Matt Milano was holding a little bit more than Benford. That was a weak call.
Really Benford. Either one of them were holding that much that they needed to throw the flag there.
Milano a little bit more than, like, if you're going to call one, you can call it on Milano. But it is what it is. Yeah. They're going to call those here and there, and they're going to also let some slide. It is what it is, man. But I thought it was equal on both sides. You know what I mean?
How Groot came up big today.
He did.
Greg.
Yeah, Groot was putting a lot of pressure on. Mm-hmm. Got a sack. I think he got one sack, and then he also had a couple tackles. Yep, two tackles for loss.
Like, he played well today. I thought Milano was good today. He had a pass deflection and a tackle for loss. Was all over the field. I was impressed. I thought Walker, he had a big deflection.
He did.
I thought Walker played well. I thought our defense actually played well outside of the fourth quarter where they just started moving the ball on us. I thought we played really well. Like, the defense gave the offense as much time as they needed to figure it out to get the win, and that's all they did for from that defense.
Absolutely. And what did I say, Mikey? What was very important for me for this team to do going into the playoffs? Like, what were the two things I said?
Get the lead at halftime.
Get the lead at halftime, which we did, right? And get out the gate a little bit stronger on both sides of the ball. Offensively, still wasn't so hot in this one, but
we moved the ball at will, but we kept shooting ourselves in the foot with penalties and shit.
Exactly, which, but either way, I thought the defense, though, started off great. Second half, different story, but either way, having the lead at halftime, guys, we are now, I believe, 7-0 if you count, or 8-0 if you count the regular season carried over in the playoffs. That is a huge difference between 4 and 5, guys. That's why I said it's very important for this team to go up the half, into the half up, right? And that missed field goal was huge, right, as well. So good job for the Buffalo Bills. Get out a little bit stronger this time, get the lead. That's what I want to see moving forward, man, from this team. And a little bit better, cleaner. I need to see a little bit more cleaner too. The penalties. Penalties were a little bit bad today. But the penalties were we're shooting ourselves in the foot.
And it was chippy today. We're lucky there wasn't any taunting or anything like that, because both teams were talking on the field to each other, and they usually throw penalties on that type of stuff. P-Rock comes in and says, Tommy, I saw you laughing at my chat. Good game today, buddy. Congrats.
So, that's my buddy. Yeah, that's my friend, actually. That's Paul. Shout out to Paul. He used to go to the bar that that I did security at. He is a Lions fan. Tough year for my buddy. He's also a Michigan fan. Once again, tough year for my buddy Paul. But yeah, he was messaging me, Mikey, and I'm like, bro, the game is on. I'm watching my game, and he sent me this. You may not know it, but there's a thing that this guy does. I forget his name, but he plays a character, and he goes, "Well, excuse me." I'm like, fucking, that's what he's talking about. I'm like, dude, you're funny, man.
Ariel comes in and says, in one game, this defense has made me eat a lot of crow for about the shit I talked. Seeing them with a pass breakup in a clutch spot brought me to tears. I was excited to see the defense. I was a little nervous. I'm not going to lie, because Cam's got such a big leg on their side.
Right. Dude, yeah, absolutely.
I was nervous they were going to have a chance to kick the field goal at the end. Like Josh was going to sit on the sideline and watch it just disappear again.
I was nervous they were going to have a decent kick return, get out to like the 35-40. They're going to be like 10 yards away from this guy's range.
With the open field tackle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like everything in that sequence, or actually both sequences, the offense, perfect. Like, I mean, that drive was great.
It's something Solomon. It's something Solomon. His last name's Solomon.
Javon
Solomon.
Yeah.
Javon Solomon.
Yeah. Tackle. And then that defense, the sequence was perfect, from special teams, the kickoff, the tackle, to obviously the turnover. But yeah, Mikey, I'm with you. Like, normally our defense just does not come up clutch when we need them to, like in that type of situation. And I thought, man, they put pressure on Lawrence, and they made a play, and they made it count, meaning it could have been tipped, not intercepted. Cole could have dropped it. You know what I mean? Like, all that could have took place, and it didn't. Like, everything was perfectly done, executed. So, dude, man, like, I'm very happy for this team. I'm happy that the players came through, especially the defense, when we needed them. So, yeah. Because that game could have, who knows? They go down, they tie it. We got overtime. They got momentum. Who knows how that game ends? So,
Steckington says Bosa was missing today. I don't think Bosa was missing today. Bosa actually was double teamed most of today, and they kept sending guys his way. And he crushed Lawrence on one of them. And did he get blindsided?
Yes.
Like I thought that was a penalty now.
No, it was clean. It was a bang play. I didn't think it was too bad.
You're not allowed to do that anymore in the NFL.
If you're not looking, all right. I thought it. I mean, no, I think you are, as long as you're not.
Those crackback blocks have been, were made illegal. So the fact that they allowed him to hit him like that was wild.
I don't know. I got to go back and look at it. I thought it was clean, but I could be wrong.
Well, it was clean under the old rules, yeah.
All right.
But you're also not supposed to be able to chop block out in the open anymore. And I saw them do that a couple times today too, and they would never get. I don't know if they're going to throw flags on him. The guy will probably get a fine for it, because that's what
they'll be like.
Do.
Yeah, they'll miss call. Like I said, there was calls both ways. Overall, I thought the refs were a B today. I didn't think they played a major factor in the game overall. Like I you know what I mean? Like if Jags fans are gonna whine about that or calls today, then they're sore losers. That's not what you do. This wasn't a game about the refs. This was a game about execution, right? For me, this is what it boiled down to. Who's gonna execute in the biggest moment? The Bills executed on offense. The Bills defense executed. The Jags offense did not execute when needed. Plain and simple. Yeah. You know, they had a turnover. There's nothing more I can tell you about that.
The story of the big plays.
And also, their defense didn't execute either when they got the lead. So
shout out our corners. Tron did have a rough day because he was going up against Parker Washington, who had 7 for 107. However, Jacoby Myers had 1 for 12. And Benford for most of the day followed him. Brian Thomas had 2 for 21 and a touchdown. Like White and Benford and our
they did their jobs.
Did their job most of the day. Outside of Parker Washington, they had nothing in the pass game.
Yeah, no, they did. They were sticky, man. Very sticky. And that looked to me, today's Trey White, guys, that is the old Trey White. And I'll tell you why. Trey's never been a ball hawk. However, what he does is he'll get beat, but he'll always get back in on the play and make a play on the ball. That's what his whole career was about, right? And, bro, today he did that numerous times. Got beat a little bit, got back in the play, hit the ball out of the receiver's hands. Whatever he had to do to make it happen, he did. So that is the old Trey. That's how Trey defends, and he does it very well. And bro, there was another play that Trey made, almost intercepted. I think it was a crosser by the tight end, and Trey got off his man and made a play on that. Remember that play? Down by the end zone when they were driving?
If not for... You know, and really that should have been an interception. So they shouldn't even gotten the field goal for it.
Right.
Trey dropped
it's just not his thing.
That was a pick, you know. But he also came up and stopped a couple third downs on pass breakups. Trey played really well today.
He did.
Hancock did take his lumps today, but you know, he should have gotten his rookie lumps off in the regular season, but we didn't put him back there enough. We didn't. You know what, for me, Hancock, I would say this is a learning experience, and this is a film session. This is something he needs to, and I'm sure they will. They're gonna take him back to the film room and really go over the plays that he missed, or things that he were position out of position, whatever the case was for him. He'll go through it, and he seems like a bright enough guy to get it. So we'll see what happens. I'm curious what they do. Bishop did that last year. Remember, Bishop had rough games in the playoffs.
He did.
Last year.
He did.
Yep. And then he came back. So. I also want to. We should be talking about the Bills defense right now. They go up 24 against the hottest team in the AFC, and if the defense only gives up 24, we should win those games.
Yeah, and by the way, we won the turnover battle, I believe, as well, right? 2-1.
We did.
Right, outside of Ray Davis's fumble. The defense absolutely 2 interceptions on Lawrence. Allen kept it clean today, by the way, guys. Allen was very efficient, 28 of 35, 273 with a touchdown. He also had 2 touchdowns on the ground. Once again, a powerhouse, man. That is a powerhouse quarterback, man. That is the unicorn of quarterbacks right there. He does everything you need him to do, and he gets the job done. So Allen was I thought Allen played one of his better playoff games today. It may not seem like it on stat wise, like yardage, 270, but man, like clean. I thought he was efficient, especially for getting hurt. Bro, that's what you want, man. That's it. And had the game winning drive. I mean, what more can you ask for?
Yep. I mean, at the end of the day, Spin, I'm with you on this. I thought the consistency of the defense definitely has rolled over. We still give up a bunch of big runs, but we clamp down. At the end of the day, that's what McDermott doesn't seem to care about that. He's like, okay, let them take the big runs. They're not going to get big passing plays against us, over the top, quick strikes.
So
you
know what hurts us? It's when they run on the outside. That's what was killing us today. And I'll tell you what, I am a little surprised that the Jags didn't keep the going with that. And even I think Romo mentioned that at some point in the game where he was surprised that they weren't going back to that toss play or getting to the outside on the run. They kind of went away from it. It was killing us. They were absolutely shredding us on the outside runs, and they kind of went away. So Yeah, I'm not saying that's why they lost, but man, you got to kind of stick with what's working, man. They were gashing us at times, man.
And every time we went away from the 3-4, they ran it. Every time we went into the nickel, or every time we went into the 3-4, they threw it.
Yeah,
like it was like Cohen had a really smart game plan. You know, like when we went heavy, they threw the ball. When we went small, they ran the ball.
Yeah, he's a good coach. By the way, he's a good coach.
Yeah, he is. Until we got into the second half, and then Josh started moving the ball and scoring in the fourth quarter, and it was like, okay, they changed their game, which is fine.
Okay, all right. You know, well, we got a believer.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them in here, and I don't think Tommy was meaning. Yeah,
there we go.
I don't think Tommy meant that nobody believes.
No, I was saying those that were super concerned or saying that the Bills were one and done. Like, come on, you guys know who you are. Don't act like now you don't. I was just saying, are you back? Are you feeling comfortable now? Going, yes. Like, you know what? After that, being on the road against a team that was hot going into the playoffs, a team that a lot of people had beating the Bills, are you more comfortable? I think Scott Blakely is back on board. Because remember, we have a lot of those. Scott was, and I get it. And I'm not knocking you guys. I was on the same way. Mikey was upset too during the course of the season, but that's why we got 18 weeks, right? To kind of figure shit out. And I felt like this Buffalo Bills team eventually did late in the season. But you know what? Hey, that's what really matters going into the playoffs at the, getting hot at the right time, man, right? And healthy. Like, now the health part, it is what it is. We lost some players today, Mikey, but we'll battle through it. We'll battle through it. We always do.
Steve, our boy Steve, come in and says 100% non-believer in McDermott. He's born to lose and will never win a Super Bowl as a head coach. Never forget 13 seconds. Go Josh Allen. Fire McDermott.
I get you, Steve. Look, I'll never forgive him either.
Listen,
never, ever.
At the end of the day, Steve's consistent. That's all I want. Yes, go Chargers.
Steve is
go
consistent.
Chargers. Steve is consistent. That's all you can ask for. First road win since 92.
92. I thought 94. I don't know what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a long time.
Definitely a Chargers fan tonight. Yeah, because I want the Chargers to make it to the AFC Championship game, because that means if we do as well, it's in Buffalo.
It wasn't ending yet in Buffalo.
I'm a Chargers fan until the AFC Championship game.
And I'll tell you what, too, guys, never say never. So far, all 3 games have been nail biters. I thought the Rams were going to absolutely destroy the Panthers. I knew the Packers game would be close. I knew our game would be close. But I did not see the Rams-Panthers coming down to the final minutes. Like, I really didn't. So, honestly, this playoff, man, there's a lot of evenly matched teams. The Chargers, I would say, is the one team that, because of so many injuries, that game may not be close. We'll find out. You never know.
I think it's still going to be close. That defense is good.
You do? Okay. They are,
Chargers
but their offense is
real good.
They would have to have turnovers, Mikey, in my opinion, or they're going to have to get some 3 and outs early on and maybe get some better field position on those. You know what I mean? For them to have a chance, I think. I do. Man,
I think they're better.
Their offense is
credit for.
They're missing offensive linemen.
Yeah,
with all the injuries, really, with Herbert,
they've been missing offensive linemen all year.
Okay, all right. I just, man, they got a lot of injuries.
They do have a lot of injuries. I'm with you on that.
Hey, you never know. Tough place to play.
7-6 Niners right now. They just punted.
7-6 Niners. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We don't need rap. We can't sustain anymore. As it is, Franklin is the one who actually caused the fumble on Ray Davis. Did you see Franklin hit Davis?
Yeah, he did, and that was just a friendly fire. It was a mistake. And I'm gonna give Franklin kind of a pass, because Franklin this year, and we don't really talk about him much because he's a special teams guy. He's been pretty damn good on special teams.
Yeah.
So I'll let that one go. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
But can't hit friendly fire and causing your own guys to fumble. You can't do it. We'll let it go, because we but that could be the difference.
Because he's had a good season.
Or
yeah, and it didn't, losing. Right? But he's had a good season too, so I'm gonna let it go. He hasn't been trash or anything like that.
Yes. What level of disrespect you be Chippy too? Okay.
Yep. We got a super chat.
Were they disrespected?
Oh, who? Oh, for the Jaguars somehow? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Let's get that super chat. Hey, thank you so much, Danger Zone. They do a Jets podcast. Good guys over there, man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, that was a great playoff road win for us. But going back to Cali, what is he talking about? Who's disrespected? You talking about the Bills being disrespected or what? What's the
no?
What do you think?
It wasn't Cali saying that.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay,
I thought
it was Cali saying it.
It was somebody else.
Oh, okay,
who said it.
My bad.
Okay. Oh, old that said it. It said you be.
Oh, okay.
Talking about the Jags.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they were disrespected. Like most of the national media were picking them to win.
Oh no, yeah, dude. A lot of national media had them win. Matter of fact, I said earlier, TJ Houshmandzadeh had them blowing us out. No, man, and I think, yeah, and I think we actually went into yesterday. We were favored by 1.5, but I think the point spread changed prior to the game, and they were favored by 1.5 to start the game. So, I don't think it was disrespectful at all. I think these are two really good teams. I mean, Jaguars had one more win than the Bills. This isn't like, they didn't they weren't going against an 8-win team, right? We didn't barely sneak in the playoffs. So, I don't get that thing. I think if anything, the Bills were disrespected. That people were saying we're going to get blown out or it was an easy one and done. Like if anyone was disrespected, I think it was the Bills. But okay.
With people thinking they were going to just run over us.
Like right. Yeah, I just
shitty team.
Right. Garbage ass team. I just don't get it.
Mm-hmm. Was that not a crackback? I thought it was a crackback, Scott.
See, I have to go back and watch. I didn't initially, but the way Mikey's saying, I'll believe you. He
wasn't looking at him, and he came back and got him.
Okay. I got to watch it. Like I said, in real time, from what I remember, it looked clean, but I trust Mikey's word.
Oh, no, it was a clean penalty hit. Like, he got him good.
Yeah, he wiped the floor with him. That happens, though, when you're not looking.
He didn't leave his feet to crack him, but he still cracked him. Like,
yeah.
Cody Ford was called for a cheat version of what just happened.
Right, which is ridiculous. Worst call ever. Yeah, against Houston. Right, worst call ever.
I always listen. I just want the Patriots to lose. I don't care what.
Right, yeah, me too. I'm with you. I'm with you as well. I'm with you 100%. Romo, multiple praises.
The Patriots do win and get there. Yeah, he was all over the Jags kicker.
He was, yeah.
Remember, they used to call someone Legatron. Can't remember. It was what kicker they used to call Legatron. I can't remember who he was. Didn't come close to what the Jags kicker can do.
God, no. But, I didn't know that he set 2 records this year. He beat his own record. I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's wild.
Well, he
that
beat
dude,
it first,
that's crazy.
And then he was 1 yard short on a second one.
Yeah, that's crazy. 67 and 68. My God.
If you want to talk about disrespectful, how about all the shit talked about Josh going up to this week? Like he's not that guy in the playoffs.
Right? Like what? Yeah, I read the stat. I told everybody today. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Like, what are you talking about? Josh Allen's been one of the best playoff quarterbacks ever.
Right. That and people are
talking like he's the reason we lose.
Yeah, that and a funny stat I saw today or earlier before I did the pregame show, Mikey, was the Bills give up like 30-something a game. Well, you know what? It's funny about that. They don't tell you that the Bills only against the Chiefs, they give up 34.5. Everybody else, 17 point. They allow 17. Chiefs big difference.
Bengals.
No, but it was only but as a whole, the Bills defense 34.5 and everyone else as a whole 17 point something a game. And you know what I mean? It's combined.
I'd love for them to take out the Bengals because they gave up 27 against the Bengals to see what that number really is without the Bengals.
Oh, is that it? But even dropped even more. So that's my point. Like we've done fairly well. That's why I was like, dude, the Bills don't just go in there and get smoked. Teams aren't just lighting up the Buffalo Bills outside of the Chiefs and then of course the Bengals that 1 year. But dude, we're in every game, guys. So I didn't buy into it.
Yeah.
I never bought into that.
I'm with you on that. Buff Dad comes in and asks, did Brady show anything promising today? Fourth quarter, yes. He finally stopped being predictable and went to first some play action, some fake screen over the tops. Like, it took a long time for us to start doing it, but we started throwing the ball downfield. Like, the first 3 quarters, we just, like, on first down, run James Cook up the middle. Over and over and over.
Second down, play action. It was very predictable. Until the fourth quarter. Romo was even saying, dude, when is this guy going to call play action on first down? He finally did, by the way, and it was successful. People see that. We're not the only ones. You got analysts. You got guys got like Romo commentating. Like, I know you guys, some of you guys are whatever on Romo, you like him or you don't, but I think Romo's a bright individual. I think he sees the game very well. He sees it how I kind of see it at times where I'm like, bro, what the fuck are we doing? But yeah, you saw in the fourth quarter, like Mikey said, Brady starting to switch things up, right? Pass on first down instead of run up the middle, up the gut. A play action on first down instead of running up the gut. He mixed things up. How about a screen that was a fake screen that led to a touchdown, right? Like, I was about to kill him on that play again. I'm like, another screen? Nope. Oh, okay, here we go. That's what you got to do. And I think Brady finally woke up in this game when it mattered the most. And once again, that's all that matters. It's all that matters. Make something happen when it counts, man. Make it count.
The Niners just stopped the Eagles on fourth down.
The Eagles offense, whew, they are just, this year, they're shaky, man. They're like us, man. They are shaky.
No bones about it. I don't agree with that. I think the Chargers have a really good receiving core with Keenan and Ladd and Quentin Johnson on the AFC side. But that was one of the better receiver.
It definitely was.
100%
we're
going to go up against.
100%. I think they have 3 good receivers.
I think that was one of the most complete teams in the playoffs left.
Yeah, complete. Yeah, I'm with you because their defense was. So they were. What's funny? They were 11th ranked on offense, 11th ranked on defense. I mean, they were there. You know what I mean? They were a solid. Basically, let's say a top 10. They were a top 10 in both categories, which just means they were a very well-rounded, physical team, well coached. Probably the best kicker, right? Best kicker in the game, can kick anywhere on the field, which is very dangerous. A quarterback that was on fire over the last, 7 games, 6-7 games.
8.
Like, that team was going
8-0.
8. Yeah. So they were going in with a lot of momentum, playing at home, right? And the Bills just took care of business. So, I mean, love it. Gotta love it, Mikey.
Yeah, and look, a missed extra point. That's the difference between right now the Eagles Niners game.
Dude, I hate them. Fucking hate missed extra points.
Yeah.
And it was the Eagles kicker, right? It's garbage ass kicker.
Yeah. Bills fan at 70. I thought we were done. I'm so glad I was wrong. Everybody was glad we were.
There you go. See that? We're getting them back on the ship, man.
Yeah. Poirier going to return. I don't know. I don't know how bad it was. They didn't talk about how bad the hamstring issue was. I didn't even see him when it happened and when he left. He just didn't come back out at one time. He wasn't down on the field or whatever. So I don't know when it happened.
Right. And hamstrings are tricky, man. Depends on the severity of it, man. I have no idea. But I'll tell you what, it was severe enough to get him off the field for the rest of the game. So probably not a good sign. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Until they don't spend, and that's the reason we lose. Is because they don't go away from it. Really, what we need is our offense to just keep putting pressure on them, because then teams go away from it. It's when our offense sputters and they keep having success on the ground that it ends up costing us. McDermott loves games like today.
Yeah.
Long
he does.
Shorten the game. Like, he doesn't want the high-powered, quick strike offenses.
You know what, though? Mikey, I know that's what he wants, but today it was actually the opposite. It took us going down the field. It took us actually passing the ball more. Chunk plays, because the run game was not good today. They took that element away from us and dared us to beat us through the air. Yeah, and that's okay, but we actually executed for the most part, especially down the stretch. But McDermott can want what he wants, but it doesn't mean it will happen. Now, I'll say this too, though. We're not going to face whatever team next we play may have a different defensive line, and we may be able to actually execute better on the as far as running the ball.
But at the Texans or Broncos or whatever the case may be, whoever it is.
Yeah.
Vader says, "Boy, I'm not gonna lie, I was very nervous seeing Josh go down grabbing his knee. We all were. I think everyone collectively held their breath.
It bent. I'm gonna tell you right now. Go back. I don't know if you watched it definitely like extended a little bit. Like that wasn't. It didn't look too great. But anytime you see kind of Josh still go off the field, like walking or run, like whatever, jogging, I always say he'll be fine. Right? Like I don't know why. I'm just like
he doesn't understand what he had torn UCL and then threw the ball 70+ yards.
70
yards.
Right.
And hit Gabe in the hands.
Hit him in the fucking hands. Yeah, dude. So he just
does
pain tolerance is up there, dude. Yeah, with the best of them.
Just stupid.
Yeah. Bills fans feeling better. There you go.
Good.
All right.
Edward said Romo says that's why Josh is the real MVP because he single-handedly has to do stuff for us.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, he is look, we have obviously everyone plays their part, but Josh Allen, I told Mikey this at I think the second quarter. I'm like, Josh, it's kind of unfair, but it is what it is as of now. But Josh Allen is our quarterback, our running back at times. Like, what I mean? He's like everything. Like he has to put all the weight on his shoulders and be great, right? And that's why I think sometimes that's why me and Mikey kind of like, when fans are like, Allen blows or Allen sucked, we're like, dude, this guy does everything. He's going to make a mistake here and there. But tell me another quarterback that puts it all on his shoulders. I don't know who. Right? So dude, he's a beast, man. He's a unicorn, Mikey.
Yeah.
But I don't want him doing that for long term. We need the Bills
to put a bigger back to not let Josh get beat up like that. Correct. You have to. As he gets
and you
up
also
there
have
in
to
age, we need him not taking less of those type of hits.
And you need to also surround him with a playmaker or two. You have to.
Yeah.
You cannot keep playing this game.
No Bones About says, what team left has a running back as good as ETN in the AFC? Trevon Henderson. Amari Hampton's really good. But I don't think they have the offensive line for him to really show what he is. I think it probably Trayvon's probably the best one of the bunch that's left.
Yes. That dude is
so good.
We saw it firsthand, right? So he's strong, he's fast, good vision. Yeah, that dude can pop off a 75-yard run just like that. So he's definitely I would say a guy that is still one of the better running backs and Cook. Let's not forget about our own guy.
Yeah,
right.
No, Cook we're going to go against.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I would say Henry. Yeah, him for sure.
I thought Cook was robbed of first team All Pro. Like I get that Bijan was good, but
no, that's wrong.
Cook should have been first, and Bijan should have been second.
I agree, bro. You led the league in running. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, he absolutely got snubbed. Like, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? So I totally disagree with that. So it is what it is, though.
Spence says, "Go Chargers, go Steelers." Yes, that's who we're rooting for tonight. The Chargers and Steelers.
Yep.
Man, got a little 4-mile-an-hour wind blowing in California, internet all jacked up, choppy.
Is that what it is, Mikey? You in Cali all jacked up on the internet?
Jacked up on something. I'm not sure it's internet though.
Right.
Jack and Coke, calm those nerves.
My.
It would be the first time a 6 seed hosted a playoff game. That'd be beautiful though. Let it be there. Oh, did you already do this super chat?
Which one is it? Let me see.
I don't know.
Pull it up.
It just disappeared on me.
Okay. I think it was earlier.
Was this one? Did you already do this one?
No, I did that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to get caught up, so.
No, you're good.
Patriots have no pass rush, so the Chargers O-line is a wash. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. And it could go either way. It's a coin flip game. Patriots wide receivers are injured. Boutte might be out, and no Mac Hollins. Oh, that's a big loss. However, they are getting Milton Williams back, and he's a big difference on the inside of that line on the defensive line for the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Scuffy? Bosa blowing up. Yeah, the Bosa blow up was bad. Damn wind really blowing hard. Nasty snow. Okay. Bosa was okay today. He's getting double. They sent all of them that way. And it actually helped because Groot got a lot of one-on-ones and Groot was winning a lot. Like that's what we've been hoping for is someone over there that has to get doubles so some of these guys can go one-on-one and win some of their one-on-ones.
Absolutely.
I was not impressed with Jones. I thought Jones was bad today. I really do. The call up.
Yeah.
I almost think we should go back to Judon because Jones was not good today at all. Some of those outside runs were because Jones got sucked inside. I'd much rather have the veteran out there. I thought
what I noticed
was a no-show.
Mathis, I didn't like. You know what I keep saying? Oh, of course we see it all the time, but we keep taking these wide angles on these blitzes. I saw what's his name, AJ Epinesa was taking these wide angle. I mean, way behind Lawrence. He was never going to get him. I don't understand why we do this. Like, stop. Not every angle needs to be so wide, bro. Like,
compress the pocket. Stop trying to get the strip sack. Compress the pocket.
Right.
Pressure sometimes is more important than sack. Push the tackle back into the quarterback. Disrupt his throwing, his timing.
So Epinesa today for me also wasn't too hot today.
Nope. Road begins, boys. Let's go Buffalo. Yes. I'll be happy if we don't need a fourth quarter comeback to win next week.
Of course, but you know what?
It's nice to see that if you need that fourth quarter comeback, Josh can do it.
Absolutely. And I'll be honest with you guys. Like I've been saying it, I think every game's going to kind of come down to the fourth quarter. 7 minutes left of each game. Like I just have a feeling, man. So buckle up because I know it sucks. I know we want an easy, no doubt about it win. But it's just not how this team's playing this year. It's not going to happen. It's a
playoff.
Especially the playoff.
You don't get blowouts. You don't get blowouts like that in the playoffs very often.
It's rare. Yeah, super rare.
They're usually one-score games because they're all good teams.
Absolutely.
Not everybody. Not everyone completely hates McDermott. I don't hate McDermott. I don't trust McDermott. There's a difference between hate and trust.
Correct. Yeah, I'm with you there. He's a good head coach. He's done a lot of really good things for Buffalo. I just don't trust him. Right. It's been a long time. We gave him the trust, by the way.
Yeah. But it's not at all. It is what it is. Who else has a tough run defense left? I think the
Texans for sure.
Texans and the Broncos have the two best run defenses left.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: most of the teams that are left have really good defenses and so-so offenses. I think the best offensive left is the Patriots.
But Patriots' run defense isn't that hot. You can run. I'm saying I think
the best offense. Well, the Patriots' defense is not that hot without Milton Williams, but he's back now. They were actually pretty good when he was on the field. But I think the best offense is the Patriots. I think the best defense is probably the Texans. The best all-around team left, it's either the Patriots or it's the Broncos. The Broncos are so, like Buffalo, up and down. You don't know what they are.
They are, and I don't trust Bo Nix. I really don't. So,
I'd go the Patriots are probably the best all-around team left that we'd have to play.
Yeah, it's safe to say. Yeah.
Houston and Denver have the best run defenses. Yeah. Don't sleep on the Chargers. Chargers have a great defense.
We're going to find out tonight, right? They play tonight, right? The 8:00 game. So we'll see. I just think the Patriots will win, man. But you never know. You never know. It just on the road, going against a healthy New England Patriots team, a good Patriots team. We'll see. We will see. Will they make a game out of it? I will say it comes down to defense for the Chargers for me. If the defense could step up, make some plays, rattle May early, get May to throw maybe an interception or two or even a fumble, get some turnovers, yeah, it could definitely swing into the Chargers' favor. Plus, this is May's first time in the playoffs. You never know. Big lights, he could make some poor decisions. So we'll find out.
Playoffs are a different breed of football.
They're different animal, bro.
It's a different animal. Buff Jackson says Allen versus A-Rod championship game, torch passing game.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be okay with Allen beating the Steelers for the championship as long as we get there and we win it. I just want one.
Yeah.
You don't purposely go backwards when you need a TD and you're trailing. Yeah, I'm with you, Johnny. I get why they did what they did. I don't think.
Oh, you're talking about the final play? Yeah.
Taking the knee and then because they let us score. Like I get why he did what he did, and he said, "I'm going to let my defense. I have faith in my defense." You don't give up downs. Like I get it. When you're trailing,
for me, it's shaky though.
Win or go home.
What if you do that? Yeah. What if you do that and they stuff us on the next play? Now you're down to a fourth down. You know what I mean? So you're not. Why fuck around? You got to listen. You have a defense for a reason. Yep. Right. I mean, you got to eventually trust them.
And that's what McDermott said when he went straight for the touchdown and didn't fuck around and try to take time off the clock. He said, "I trust my defense is going to get the stop that they need," and they went out and they proved him right.
Exactly. Now if that was a field goal game, let's say that was.
It was a field goal.
We only need a field goal. No, I'm saying we only need a field goal to win. We were down 4.
We only need a field goal to win it, rather than
right. Then fuck it.
You keep down to 3 seconds. You kick the field goal and you win.
Right. Walk out of there.
Back out there.
Right. But that wasn't the case. Down 4, you have to get that touchdown. So I know they gave it to us regardless, but I'm not fucking around there. Anything bad could happen.
Josh had just run for 10 yards on a quarterback sneak. They weren't stopping us from a half-yard way. It just wasn't happening.
They really weren't. That's one thing we did today very well. They just could not stop
Except the one time we didn't put Gilliam behind him. We put
You're right.
behind him, and we almost didn't get that.
Thank God the offense kept chugging.
That. Yeah.
Yes.
We got to stop doing that. We got to put Gilliam behind him.
Gilliam's a beast, bro. Yeah, definitely. Right. Use Gilliam. You know why, though? Because we rush to the line. I hate when we do that too. Stop rushing to the line every time. You're not fooling anyone. Just get the right formation, get the right players, and you'll execute it every single time. You don't need to rush it.
Yeah. Hardman and probably Samuel designated for return, plus with Hamlin at safety. Yep. KJ Handler's out there. He knows the playbook.
I forgot all about KJ.
I would love that KJ back.
KJ.
I love that guy. I never understood why we never used him.
I don't either.
What happened to Davis? Knee like went the wrong way.
It was bad. Hyperextended. It was.
My guess is he probably tore the ACL.
He did. Bro, it was bad. It was bad. Yeah, it was bad.
If not more than the ACL. It was
had the towel over his head, had the leg brace on, the leg thing on or whatever. Yeah, he's toast.
That's not like there was only one try at quarterback sneak to get in the end zone. Hit 3 chances. I get it, Spin. And I probably would have taken the knee too with the 3 timeouts, but I'm also not going to kill the head coach for saying I'm going to just get the points now and leave it up to my defense. Now, would McDermott been killed if the defense gave it up? Yes. But that's his job to make those calls.
But, right. And not only that, though, yeah, sure, we trust the tush push, but what if it's a bad snap? What if it's mishandled? What if
fumbles it?
What if Josh fumbles? Right. And it's not exactly. So for me, man, you have a defense for a reason, right? You have a defensive minded head coach for a reason, right? This is right. This is what we should go. Yeah, our defense is going to make a stand here. We should have that faith no matter what. And we don't. But today they proved a lot of us wrong that, hey, they could step up and actually make a play when needed. And they did, man.
Yeah. Dallas.
Hey, DR.
DR. What a win. Lots of Mafia here. Go Bills.
Go dude. I'm going to hit that train.
On vacation. I appreciate you tuning in while on
vacation. Yeah, dude. Let me hit that train one. Good for you, DR. Good stuff, brother.
This is Mikey. Why do you keep saying we need to lose yards? You just can't go into the end zone. We were at a half yard away. Taking a knee, you lose a half yard.
Right.
So you do lose yards.
Correct.
That's why I said you lose yards. Because if Josh takes the knee there, and if Josh falls forward, he's going to be in the end
pull
zone.
us in.
Because we're a freaking half yard away.
They might have tried to pull us in anyways. I've seen that before too, where they actually the defense pulls you in. So you take it. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that. You take the points. You have to. Being down 4, you have to. I'm not fucking around there. Because you know why? We would have absolutely destroyed Sean McDermott if they fuck around there, kneel the ball, get stuffed on 3rd down. Now we're going for it on 4th down. And get stuffed again or something bad.
Let's
bro,
look at Tennessee,
kill that guy.
Remember? Josh slipped. And we ended up losing.
Right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Like, I get what you're saying, Spin. I completely get what you're saying. It worked out. We don't even have to worry about that.
Exactly.
But if you fall forward to the line of scrimmage, you're basically falling forward into the end zone. You are half yard away. That's all I'm saying.
Correct.
We can agree to disagree on this one, Spin. But I would have, if he would have, did that or didn't score and ran clock down, call timeout, I wouldn't have killed him for it. But I'm also not going to kill him for just getting the score because you were down. Now you're up.
Right. Yep.
Nothing's
guaranteed. It's not, dude.
Now
I've seen too many times where shit's bad happen.
Probability that he takes the knee, we run it down to 20 seconds, we quarterback sneak it, we get in, and they have no time left.
Sure,
that was probably a high probability, but there was a spot for it not to happen.
Right. And we've had, and I'll say this too to counter that. Come on, guys. As Bills fans, we know we've had so many fucked up things happen that shouldn't have, just bad luck, right? A fumble here and there. I mean, remember against Minnesota, game was over.
All fucking Allen fumble. Take the snap and lean forward.
Yeah.
And it was a fumble.
No, that was it. It's a fumble. So just like that, what if that happens? You never know. For me, you take the points, you rely on your defense because that's what you got a defense for. That's it. Plain and simple. I wanted to know, at least in the back of my mind, or just whatever, not in the back of my mind, that we have taken the lead now. Now it's up to the defense. We've done, the offense absolutely did their job. You know what I mean?
And they did their job because they made them use all their timeouts. They had no timeouts.
They didn't even have any. Nothing. Yeah.
Now, I will say this. I wasn't overly confident that we were going to get the stop after watching what happened at the end of the first half.
First half with the long ball, right? Wide open down the field. Oh, my God, man.
Ransom comes and says, I was so torn in that moment. I was hoping we ran some more time off the clock, but I was worried about a possible turnover. Yeah, it's just one of those things. If Jags scored TD at the end, that would everyone be saying that? Matt McDermott, why didn't he let? Yes, it's a no-win situation for him, but he's a head coach, and that's what he paid for.
Correct.
And at the end of the day, it's why I'm not going to kill him either way.
Yeah. The 10-second runoff helped too, by the way, Mikey.
Well, the 10-second runoff helped.
Made him use the timeout. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but they still had to use their timeout for that. So it actually helped that it wasn't not a touchdown. Yeah.
But if they would have killed McDermott if he didn't score the touchdown to try to run more time off the clock, and then we didn't get in and something happened.
Correct.
So it's a lose-lose situation for him. I think I understand why he did what he did. I wouldn't have cared either way. At the end of the day, we got the W, and that's all that matters.
That's it.
McD trusts his defense.
This
time he was right too. Yeah, he always trusts his defense.
All right, all right.
I have no idea, Crazy Climber. I have no idea if Poyer will be back. I didn't see all of a sudden he wasn't out there, and it said he was out for the rest of the game with a hamstring. I'm going to go no. Because he just came off of a hamstring, and that means he re-aggravated it.
Correct. And he was ruled out pretty quickly. So I would say,
All right, do you want to show the stats, and then we can get out of here?
Yeah, we'll have the stats.
I want to do a real men. I want to do a one real man.
Sure.
As a
I got you.
Victory.
Yeah. Not a problem. All right, here's the stats. Real men are good, man. That's what she said. Mikey. All right, here we go. I said that's what she said. You said I love real men. That's okay. All right, here we go. All right, here's the stats. Bills, Josh Allen, 28 of 35 for 273, 1 touchdown. Clean game for Josh Allen. Trevor Lawrence, 18 and 30, 207, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And those are huge interceptions.
307? It's 207.
207. 207, I said.
Okay.
3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. James Cook, 15 carries, 46 yards, 11 was his long. Not the greatest day in the office for James Cook, but that was mainly run blocking was not the greatest today either. But you got to credit the defensive line for
it wasn't just the defensive line. They stacked the box. There's a
they
reason
stacked
why
the box,
Josh was 28 for 35.
Correct.
Because
correct.
they sold out to stop the run and saying your receivers can't beat our corners, and we did.
Yeah. Allen was actually 11 carries, 33 yards, 2 touchdowns. He had a 10-yard run as well. I hated the 3rd and 6 call. Yep. Hated the 3rd and 6 call, though. The shotgun draw. Can we stop doing that, please, Joe Brady? And he also got hurt on that play, too.
But then he ran another one, and he slid before the first down.
I'm like, what are you doing? Rushing, Travis Etienne, 10 carries, 67. See, this is where I feel like Jacksonville kind of fucked up there. He should have got more carries. I feel like they were doing good on the ground. They kind of went away from it. He had 26 on it was his long. Tootin, 4 for 51.
He was the one that we struggled with.
Woo.
We actually did
4
pretty
carries,
good
51.
ETN for the most part, but we struggled with Tootin.
Bro, 4 for 50?
Mm-hmm.
Golly, a big chunk yards. Trevor Lawrence, 6 for 31 for 18 was his longest as well. But they had no touchdowns on the ground. So no touchdown, no rushing touchdowns. Receiving, Khalil Shakir, 12 receptions, 82 yards on 12 targets, man. He did not miss a pass thrown his way. 18-yard was his longest. Brandon Cooks, 5 targets, 3 receptions, 58 yards. Keon Coleman, 1 for 1 for 36, but he made that one count. Dawson Knox, 3 for 3 for 30 yards. Kincaid, 5 targets, 3 receptions, 28 yards, and a touchdown. Shavers, 2 targets, 1 reception, 14 yards. Gabe actually 3 targets, 2 receptions, 14 yards. And Frank had 6 yards on 1 target. And James Cook not involved.
He had 2 catches for 5 yards.
I mean, not really involved. Yeah, not.
I want to hit Joey's comment here. He says, imagine.
Sure.
Basically, he says, imagine they dare Allen to beat him, and he did. Okay. Imagine your game plan is, I'm going to make the reigning MVP beat me through the air.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, it's probably not a knock on Allen, but it's more of a knock on our receivers. You know what I mean? Maybe and I don't blame them. Honestly, I don't blame defenses that have that mindset. Like, I would do the same thing. You know, try to stack the box and see if they could beat you through the air. But today, we beat them through the air. You know what I mean? So, shout out to Allen and really, honestly, the rest of our receivers too. I felt like our receivers kind of stepped up today, honestly. Shakir, Cooks, they both had good games. Coleman even in 1 catch, for 36. That was a big catch. Receiving, Parker Washington, he was their main guy today. 12 targets, 7 receptions, 107. What?
Kittle down, grabbing it as a kid. Oh, no.
Oh, that's not good.
No.
Washington, 107. ATN had 49 yards. Brian Thomas, 21. Myers, 12. I mean, Myers, the guy they were like hyping up going into this game, 12 yards.
Shut him down. Benford shut him down.
And Allen had 9. Strange had 9. Tim Patrick had nothing. Let's see here. Ray Davis, not the greatest return game today. He did have the fumble. But he did bounce back. He played clean football after that, but he can't put the ball on the ground. Defense, Shaq Thompson, 8 total tackles, 6 solo. He was our leading tackler out there. He did a good job. Gregory Rousseau, 6 total tackles, solo, 4 of them. He also had a sack. He had 2 tackles for loss. So I would say, honestly, between him and Thompson, they were our best as far as tackles go today. Like, they were on point. They were in the right spot where they needed to be.
Groot and Shaq both also had a pass deflection.
You're right. Yep. Milano, I thought Milano played okay today. I think it was great, but I thought he played okay. Benford played
pass deflection from Milano.
Yep. I thought Benford and White played really good today. Really good football
our corners
today.
Were real good. The one that struggled was Teron. Teron struggled with Parker Washington. He did.
Yeah, Teron had a rough game. But that's a tough cover. It is what it is, man. Yeah. You're gonna have those games. And I don't care about what their defense did, but they had 1 sack, and that was Allen. Allen on Allen. So yeah,
this is great from Vader.
Yeah, go ahead.
His Cook was more like 4 for 80, but that incomplete took it away.
Right.
Not wrong there.
Not wrong there. And that's it, man. Kicking. Prater 2 for 2. He had a 50-yard field goal.
Difference in the game.
Yeah, perfect on extra points. Cam Little 1 for 2. Difference of the game. 3 for 3 on the extra points, but
Cam missed his. Prater made all his.
Yeah.
Cam missed his 50. Prater made his 50.
And that is it, folks. We're going to get to the real men of genius, and we're going to watch some football, man. I'm done. I had a great time. This was a great game. I love getting those dubs. Absolutely.
Playoff victory Monday.
Absolutely. By the way, guys, I'll be on with Dan Mitchell tomorrow at 10:30. You don't want to miss that. And then me and Mikey will be on Monday night uncensored at 10 o'clock. You don't want to miss that either. So we'll get to the real men of genius, which is playoff edition, baby. Let's get to the real men of genius. What am I going to play here? What happened?
Big play by the Niners.
Big play by the Niners. All right.
Mm-hmm. And also, Bishop looked like he was a few steps away every time. Bishop missed 2 or 3 picks off of deflections today. He was in position all day.
Yeah, he was. Let's see here.
It's great to see. What? Another Brandon Bean hit on defense? Another draft hit? Bishop?
Yeah, I mentioned that today too. I'm like, we fans like to point out the bad picks, but they don't like to point out the good picks. You got to recognize those too, man. If you're going to recognize the bad, recognize the good. There's a lot of good in those drafts. All right, I'm looking for a real men of genius, and we'll get out of here. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Go Bills, go Chargers. One night only. Touche. Actually, it's 2 nights only for the Chargers because we want them to get to the AFC Championship game. So when we get there, we play it at home. So it's a 2-night only. Go Chargers.
Yep. All right, you ready? And we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
Last one, real men of genius. Here we go.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Pro Sports Heckler Guy.
Mr. Pro Sports Heckler Guy.
They say those who can't play, coach. Apparently those who can't coach sit 30 rows back, shirtless, shouting obscenities.
Oh, that's right, motherfucker.
Thanks to you, our team is armed with game-winning tips like catch the ball and throw it.
Shout it out now.
You stink. That sucks. What a bunch of losers. Not just catcalls, but subtle psychological ploys to prod your team to victory.
Reverse psychology.
So here's to you, old sultan of shouting, because while there may be no I in team, thanks to you, there's always an F and a U. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
That might be my new handle, Tommy. Sultan of shouting. That's my new handle, the Sultan of shouting.
Like it. All right, guys. So we'll see you guys. We appreciate you guys, by the way, rocking with us as always. Pre-game, halftime, post-game. We will see you guys tomorrow at 10. I will see you also tomorrow on Dan Mitchell show at 10:30. So until then, Bills Mafia, we got the job done. I'm happy for our boys, man. They went out there and handled business on the road. Not an easy thing to do against a very good team. And they proved a lot of doubters wrong today. They really did. So give credit where credit is due, man. That team stepped up today. So anyways, go Bills. We're out of here. Peace.
Enjoy your victory Monday. Go Bills.
That's right.
Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your